everybody. Welcome. It's our finale. We are
Yay!
glad to see you here. I hope you all are doing well. Before we introduce the story and our players, I'm going to provide the last content warning of the season. Uh, Dragon Age is a setting which has some dark and difficult themes, not only with some grisly horror, but also in its political and cultural tensions. There are power imbalances throughout the lands of Thedas, and we may on occasion touch on these in our story. Rest assured, we will be as respectful and considerate as possible when we do, and we have discussed our lines of veils prior to today's session. We can check in with each other, but we want you to also be mindful of your own comfort levels. As important as these stories are to voice, your happiness and comfort should be paramount, and as such, we would never judge if you need to step away. That being said, we are going to introduce our players, although we've lost someone already. You love to see it. That's how smooth today's finale is going to be, everybody.
It's
Yay. I'm just hoping
great!
that because they introduced themselves last, maybe they'll be back by the time we finish our intros. We can kind of see your face there, Kana.
Hey,
Thank you.
what's up? It's your boy, Emily. um, Over here, really distracted by my own face. I'm here. I use she, they pronouns. You know this. It's Kana. It's the only MILF left. We love it. We're here.
Yeah.
We're queer. We're tanking. I'm actually sorry. I'm playing Cassandra,
Yeah.
and I'm big muscle mommy hot Canary lady, and yeah, I'm gonna beat everyone up with my big axe, and yeah, deal with it.
We love to see it.
Uh, Hi everyone. I am double fail and double Satan. Oh, not anymore. I'm Satan or Elizabeth on the internet. I use any pronouns, and today, for the last episode of this session, I'm still failing. Everyone's favorite baby girl, who's maybe grown a little, you know, just a little.
He's grown.
He's grown. I'm a grown man. Um, and yeah, I'm excited to see what today brings.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone. I am Torn, or Torn Talks Creativity. My pronouns are she, they. I'm playing Oriana, whose pronouns are she, her, our little pill bug rogue. And you know what? She's just doing okay. She's doing okay. We'll see what happens next, right?
Mm.
And that's me.
Immediately causing problems, as I did. I am Dex, or Phoenix Russian Internet. I use any pronouns, and I am playing Cass, our big buff canary. She has an axe. She's doing great. She's trying.
Doing her best. Indeed. And I'm Emma on the internet, by the way. I use they them pronouns. I'm a storyteller. If this fine story. This season has been a turbulent one. We started with the group kidnapped and trapped in some containers aboard a ship. An attack from a high dragon and a rescue from a mysterious canary saw the group liberated and confused, as one of their own had apparently been carried away. The canary revealed herself to be Cassandra, an agent of an organization who worked to undermine slaver operations so they can free those captured. There was a tentative acceptance of this, but there was some understandable mistrust. Heading to the nearest town, the group got to meet the leader of this group, known as the Swallows, and were given the opportunity to bring down those who had been lying in wait for their arrival to sell them to the Devinter Imperium, and Oriana to be brought to an Orlesian lord who had paid for her acquisition. Kana was understandably furious and upset that this would have also included her daughter Rainey. Checking in on some contacts, tracking outside of the city of Falam Sharal, the group finally find the trail to Phelan's clan. And after finding that potential destination, they were ambushed by some Templars. Oh no! The fight was difficult, and they chose to leave the battlefield to live to fight another day. Stealthing their way south, they made their way to Sarnia and to Silidin Keep, where Phelan's clan were hiding. Once they'd made contact, there were reunions and first meetings, and the group were made to feel welcome. It also was revealed that the clan have been harboring a rare kind of mage known as a dreamer, and that someone in the Imperium was trying to capture her so that they could control her and her abilities. A worrying thought indeed. I'm sure we can all agree. Agreeing to go and take care of the Imperium agents who had been tracking them recently, the group did so swiftly. There has been another request made to Phelan at the end of last session. The Keeper hopes that Phelan and his group, no, his new clan, will take the young mage somewhere safer than with the clan currently so that they can avoid future attacks. So, Phelan, my dear, after receiving this request, you'll step out of her tent into the cold air. Where do you go?
I'm muted. Hi, everyone.
Yes. Hello.
He takes a moment to just inhale the cold air, kind of waking himself up a little bit more. But I think he goes straight to his people, his group. I think this is a request that needs to be talked about as soon as possible. And if anything, to give them the night to think about it. So he will try and find them.
I'm assuming you guys are in the tent that you've been given. Correct me if I'm wrong. You could be somewhere else. I'll take that as a yes. They're in the tent.
We all nodded, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Phil will go in. And I think he kind of looks them over for a second. With, I feel like a little bit more appreciation in his eyes. But will clear his throat and just talks like, I know it's been a long day for us, and I don't wish to thrust upon you guys something else of importance, but there is a request that has been made of me, of us, and I wanted to talk about it with all of you before I accepted anything.
Sure. Come on. Sit down, bud. Come on. Get in here.
Okay. I'm sitting.
Look, I'll linger. All right.
Okay. Hi. Keeper asked me if we would consider taking what's her name?
Johnny.
Shani to take her with us on our journey and find her a safe place. The clan itself is, well, as much as they can fend for themselves, consistent attacks aren't great, and they've already lost people. And it's not just fighters here. We have regular people that help out. We have children. We have other adults, senior citizens. And it's hard to make sure a clan flourishes when you're being stalked. I told her I would ask you guys. I personally want to accept. I know we may not know any specific parts, but I was hoping that maybe we could bring her to the Swallows. They would have a safe place for her. We could escort her there at least. But it is not just my decision. We are taking on danger traveling with her.
I mean, honestly, My biggest concern is less the danger we're bringing to she's bringing to us, but we might be bringing some danger to her. We still don't know what the deal with the Templars are. If we've lost their trail, I'm sure they'd love to stumble upon her
I think
by
the
accident.
danger that we face is much less than the danger she faces.
Probably. Yeah.
Look, I wouldn't say it's much less. It's the same, you know. Um, you're both mages, right? And we don't know how they found us, but theoretically they can. They know what we look like, but I, I mean, I don't think you're wrong. That's what I was gonna say. We don't know any safe places. So,
No.
like, we
Well,
don't even have one for ourselves. So, um, I, I, I don't know. That's really the only place I can even think of. And it's not like we don't have kids either. And like looks at Rady. Like, I
I
mean,
understand that.
yeah. I get that we can move quicker than an entire clan. Well, maybe not without, but you know what I mean. Sneakier, maybe less obtrusive.
It's harder to find a small group of people than it is a whole clan with vehicles and hollow.
Exactly. And well, I mean, it's not like she has to join the Swallows, but if she'd be okay with that.
Well, we would talk to her. I wanted to check in with you guys first before anything. If we
Yeah.
did all agree, I would give her the option. I get a sense that she would take it. She doesn't seem like she wants to put this clan in any more danger than she already has. And it's not her fault, obviously. But
My only question, like, I don't y'all have explained it well. I just mean, is there extra things we need to look out for given her abilities?
not.
Other than magic paying Templar bad, normal shit.
I mean, usually, you don't want your mages to get overly emotional. Templars bad, Imperium bad.
Mm.
I
But she's
think
not
that's.
gonna like invade our dreams or increased chance of demons or I don't know. Just
Maybe if
asking.
I
I don't know what
sleep,
to expect.
but maybe
I mean,
I sleep between her and the rest of y'all, and like
there.
my dwarfiness blocks the fade from the rest of y'all.
Well, that's
That's
not
Is that
how that
definitely
works,
how
but
that
I
works. No,
appreciate
it's
that.
totally how it works. I get it.
When there are more mages together, there's always going to be a higher risk.
Okay.
I can't deny that. I can't tell you everything will be fine. But if she is well versed in how to handle herself, handle her magic, that's less of a chance. And I know I have had my moments, but I feel like I am better now at controlling those things. And I have you guys. It will always be a danger because of what she faces. For me, it's a danger I'm willing to take on. But we need to all agree on that.
I'm willing.
Yeah,
we've
as long
been
as
in
she's okay
danger
with it.
since the moment we started. It feels like the right thing to do.
They can't hear you.
Storyteller, you are muted.
It's ironic because I was telling Bex that we
Sorry.
couldn't hear her audio.
Everyone's muted.
Sorry, I just
Well,
imagine NPC came in and no sound came out, but they're just like, oh,
It's
thank you.
delayed.
Kind. Thank you, NPC.
I will play with mine and see if I can make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We did hear
You're
you
all
there, at
good.
least.
Yeah. I think it's just when you have it's fine. It's a technical thing, but it can pick you up now.
Cool.
Hello.
Yeah, Cass will nod and just, I am no stranger to taking on danger to save people. I don't mind.
Do you think, Cass, that the swallows would have a place that would be safe for her?
I can't guarantee they'd have any more knowledge, but they would be more well equipped to protect her in your clan. We have things in place to protect vulnerable mages. I like I say, I can't promise we'll find any more knowledge about her specific abilities.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah.
Finding more about her abilities is just being able to keep her from those that want to capture her, which kind of just seems like what the swallows do, you know?
Yeah, that we are equipped to do.
Yeah. I don't know. Would we, if we do take this on, is there a place, a headquarters, a safe house that the swallows would have?
Our best bet would be Edina's Manor in Ferelden, probably. We'll have the highest concentration of people there. We'll have the best chance of finding people who can protect her there.
I did want to speak to Edina directly about Shawnee, so hopefully.
Yeah, there's a chance she'll be there. I don't know for certain, but
yeah, no,
it's
just
likely.
She might be there. I think this is something she should hear from us. But I really do appreciate you guys taking this on. And everything that you've done, not just for me, but for my clan. And I know this may not have the same meaning to the rest of you, but by everything that we've been through and everything that you've done for me, all of you are my clan. You are my family, my home. And I thank you for giving me that when I didn't have any.
Make me cry, but
He's gonna hug Kana.
she does cry.
Do we get to come up with a clan name now?
Ah, Rainy, I forgot you were there. No, kidding.
I'm not that small.
Pat's rating. Like, I'm sorry, bud. Like, damn.
You're welcome, Phelan. For making you feel like a clan.
We can usually the clan is named after the keeper, but we can come up with our own name.
Cool.
Oriana, what are you?
Nope, she didn't do anything. That was me.
Torin, what are you doing?
Above table is like failing forward. I was like, no.
Failing forward. Ew.
Yeah, that's what
Hey.
I love
Nope,
it.
nope.
It's better than Phelan and the Thunder Speakers. Which is all I have.
Yep, that's all my brain came up
Yeah.
with. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
We
You
can-
mean clans like a band, right?
Oriana
We can
is
name
just
it after
petting
me. Azara.
the dog. Yep.
We'll workshop it, Rainy.
Okay, I'll design us a logo if we do decide we need a logo.
Okay. We actually should, you know, define
And we
us,
can make patches to help to put on clothes
Mhm.
and stuff. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. She goes and like immediately gets
Thank
her
you for
sketchbook out and
accepting the
starts
role of designing.
brand manager. Yeah.
Brand manager.
She starts sketching some ideas out.
I know not all of us have been together for that long, and I know Cass, you're here more as a, I don't know, maybe it's just a job for you, but I'm glad you're here, and despite everything, your actions were spoken for who you are as a person, and I consider you part of this.
Um. Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you. None of them are just jobs to me, but I'm grateful to be here with you all and allowing me to continue on this journey with you.
Thank you. Okay. I never know how to end these things. I have to work on that.
Just go inform your keeper.
Okay. Oh, can I have the stone? I'm just going to ask her what it is. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go crazy. I don't think.
Phelan runs off into the night. Yeah.
Like Golem with the ring. Go like looks up at Cass.
I mean, Cass is already like pulling it out of the bag, and it's like, okay.
Thank you.
Be careful with it.
I will. I'm not planning on dropping it.
Okay, that's good.
Trips are gone. I got it. It's a magical bomb. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this and then let the keeper know. It's gonna head out, and then there's a moment where the flap of the tent opens, and it's just he looks at you very serious. Love you guys. He closes the flap.
Okay. So Phelan's gonna be scampering off to the keeper room.
Specifically scampering.
Yes.
That exact movement, whatever movement you think scampering is, that's what it is.
Scampering. Holding space for if anyone inside the tent currently has anything that they are wanting to say to one another as Phelan leaves. It's okay if the answer is no.
Cass, not that I know your workings at Swallows, but let's hope Dinnerum is still standing. We've been gone for a while.
Let's hope.
Do they have a ship? Just as a backup plan?
The Swallows?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they have their own ship, but they know people that are seafarers, so there's usually, they hope, at least one of the boats that they know there to.
I'm look, because when we left, they were at High Ever, and I don't know.
The Swallows don't have their own ship. We can charter. We know a lot of people. We have access to them.
Okay.
Usually very readily.
Just feel bad for like, yeah, we're gonna keep you safe and we'll take you here, and just getting Darkspawn. Like,
yeah, hopefully not. Yeah.
I mean, hopefully not the king. Shit. Whoever's help. There's just groans like, oh, the king's dead. What do we do? Do we have a military? Anyway,
This moment of
Fair.
solidarity with Oriana, like, yep, I know this
You
feeling.
know, it may
Oh,
not be.
hopefully.
It's probably not even a blight. That's probably just fear mongering, right?
I'm
Just a
sure
lot of
Right.
it's,
fun.
I'm
Yeah,
sure it's
it's-
definitely fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we didn't run into anything underground.
No,
We didn't
they're
personally
not in
see
Kirkwall.
evidence that it's probably
Everything's
Yep.
fine. I don't know why you're worrying.
Everything's so fine.
Should we tell her? And like looks at everybody. We should tell her, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're gonna go to Freldon and keep you safe and Darkspawn. Oopsies.
At least the Darkspawn won't be after her specifically.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I
not
mean,
personal.
maybe not. Does that doesn't work with mages? Like they don't care. They just kill everyone. I don't know.
They didn't seem like conversationalists.
No. And it wasn't like, hey, get that one when we get attacked. So
It was more like,
yeah, it was really gross.
Yeah, nah.
Anyway, okay. We'll tell her gently. I mean, she probably already knows, right? Like just aggressively petting Franklin. She probably already knows. That's fine.
Franklin squeaks.
Yeah, that was it.
It's just in the tent making vague distress noises, like, oh, I don't know.
You know, horde. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. So, yes, everyone's having a slight existential crisis at remembering what's going on in Ferelden right now. Phelan, you're scampering. And make it back to the keeper's tent. She's still where you left her. It wasn't too long ago that you were here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi.
You're back.
Yes. I have two things.
Okay.
One, Shawnee can come with us. We will take her to where we think is safest. There's a group of people. They're called the Swallows. They kind of specialize in protecting people from getting captured. So they actually helped us when we were captured by slavers. So
Oh.
yeah, Cass, the Quinari, the big,
Mm-hmm.
can't miss her.
No.
She's part of them, and maybe I'll join. I think I will join them. We'll see.
That's exciting news.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to talk to Shani and prepare her for things, or if we want to talk to her, if you want us to talk to her. I also have a question about a rock gem crystal thing I found.
A rock gem crystal thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Why
Why are you uncertain about what it... Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, I found it in a cave. It was inside a frog statue that I touched, and I shouldn't have because then demons came out. So, you know. But I think it was more like we disturbed the resting place. It was clearly elven, some of our people, and I think maybe I shouldn't have touched it, and they were like, "Yo, I'm sleeping here."
You seem nervous, Phelan.
I am always nervous.
Why are you nervous right now?
I don't know. I have there's a lot that I need to do before I leave, I think, and I'm kind of prepping myself. Like, we got the Shawnee thing figured out, but I have to talk to my sister still.
Yeah.
And she gets really sad because I'm not here, and I ran into Anon. You don't have to know about that. It's fine. Met his wife.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Right. Well, I can't speak to all of that situations. But this it's not just a rock.
Not just a rock crystal gem thing?
Because it is a crystal. It's not a rock.
Okay. I figured it was maybe something that it seemed like it had magic.
It has been imbued with some magic. whether in its creation or something was put within it. But these sorts of things are often used as foci for magic. You'll know some people, my own included, some staffs tend to have crystals contained within, often atop them, and they help channel certain magics. It's a connection to something. If you imagine certain aspects of magic being beyond the veil, this crystal can act a little bit like a key, in a way.
Okay.
Not an indefinite key, and not, for anything too grand, but
like a channel of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Would do you think I could view it into my staff? Would I have to replace the crystal it already has? I think that was more for like making it look nice than anything.
It can be replaced. It can be added to. Okay. Depends on placement and the crafter doing it, but yes, you could, certainly. Mine helps me channel very specific types of magic.
Yeah. This one felt like creation magic was imbued into it.
Yeah, that sounds right. Mine is more primal. Yeah. Well, okay. You know who to speak to if it's a matter of crafting.
Yeah. I should go do that. I think it might take some time, and if we are to leave tomorrow, there's only so much time.
Depends what he needs to do. I'm sure he'd work through the night for you if needs to be. He wouldn't do it for everyone, but he would do it for you.
I would sure hope so. I wanted to thank you before I left to go do anything. I think coming back and having your words of wisdom and being able to have someone who understands who we are, mages, elven mages, Baelish, hold up a mirror to myself. Thank you. I needed that.
Of course.
Hope I get to be half a keeper you are.
You will. I did a lot of the training of you, after all.
Thank you.
You just have to start learning how to listen. The words of wisdom are there. They're carried through you from the ancestors, so you just have to learn how to listen. Trust the instincts. Speak what feels right.
Thank you. I'll hold those words to heart. I'll take those words to heart. Let me.
You have much to do.
Yes.
Yes. Before you all leave, well, I have some things to give you. I don't know if you want to take them or if you want everybody to come and get them. What do you think your group would prefer?
I can have them come over. I think it'll maybe have an extra layer of meaning if it's coming from you.
It doesn't have to be right now, but before you leave.
Yeah. Scampering off. Craft that!
He's got that sort of like short but the stocky run that Link has in Breath of the Wild. Gotta go fast. But yeah, we don't have to roleplay it out, but needless to say, you would be able to bring it, and it can be worked on through the night to hopefully have something ready for you for the following day before you leave.
She will let the guys in like Keeper has like presents for us, by the way, gifts for whenever we want to go collect them.
Well, that's very thoughtful.
Yeah, well, you guys been doing great, team. I'll work on that.
Too much scam
Doing
for
great.
Yep.
Also, you guys don't have to. If you feel comfortable here, you can stay, but you only go out, socialize. I don't know why I said that because I don't like socialize so much, but I think some of you do.
Okay. Just to be clear, you're inviting us to speak to your clan, right? Not to go out in the snow and
No, don't do that.
play. Okay.
In the camp, in
Yeah.
the
That makes way more sense. It's very
Yeah.
cold.
yeah.
So we
Yeah.
can't play in the snow?
I mean, you can within camp grounds. I've had enough to eat it for one day, please.
Yeah.
I'm a sick and worried mother. Yeah. I might get something before I leave. I think it's time. I would like to get my balancing, and I would like for you guys to be there with me.
Of course.
I was like, I think Oriana's just like I know what that is, and I'm excited, but Oriana's like, the
What?
fuck? I don't know. Looks at mom like, what?
Yeah. Doesn't want to be rude and is like, cool, buddy.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah, okay.
I'll so be there for
Um,
you.
Oh,
That's a bad thing. Is
do you
it a
know
good
the
thing?
facial tattoos that you see, like my dad's and the keeper and everyone else? Well,
Yes.
it's tradition amongst our people when we dedicate ourselves to the teachings of one God, one of our from our pantheon, that we are marked with their mark as a sign of reaching maturity, adulthood of some sorts. I never felt like it was right, even when I came of age. But it's right for me, I think, now.
If you want us there, we'll be there.
Thank you.
I think just touch his face, it's not like paint.
Oh, it's the ye old stick and poke, baby.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
just
have to
gonna-
you have to be silent for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you're a big baby.
Yeah.
I'm a big
You don't
baby.
deserve it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was gonna grab Phelan's shoulder and just like shake it a little, just like, I'm so proud of you. You're ready. You got this.
Thank you.
He's ready to be grown.
I'm grown. Yeah.
So,
He would make the arrangements and also
Yeah.
tell his dads and sister.
yeah, they'll want to at least be there. Obviously, people don't have to be there to watch. Not everybody wants it, but
He wants his family.
when you get it done, which of the Evanures do you get?
I would
And
like
what
to
color?
get. I would like to get Mythal, Great
Hmm.
Protector.
Yes.
And I didn't think about colors. I think I would get it like a green. I think he would do.
Mm-hmm. Do you get, is it the full forehead mythal? Is it just the cheeks mythal?
It's the full forehead, and
Mhm.
I don't know if they have also the.
I think
'cause I've seen
sometimes
some
you
of
can have the
them.
tree branched out. But there is different versions
Yeah.
and people get to choose which version they
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
I think he would go full tattoo, full branches, and then the
Mhm.
little
Yeah.
lip area.
Beautiful. And you're a real big boy about it.
I'm
Can
such
I
a big boy
ask,
about it.
do you do anything to prepare for that? Is it just about getting the Valasleen and your people, or do you offer a prayer before getting it?
He does offer a prayer. I think he would arrange uh he would arrange like it for it to happen, talk to uh whatever artists they have in the camp and tell people. And while everything's being I think he would take a time maybe at the edge of the camp for himself, and he would just sit, and he would send a prayer to Mythal, the All Mother, um, to guide him in this journey, um, to strengthen him with her courage, and to give him the tools that he needs to protect those around him and those that he cares about and his people. And that I that he knows in his heart that his fate, his destiny, his purpose is to protect, and he wants to mark that.
Can I ask that you roll your choice? Because there's many ways of approaching this task. Either faith, courage, or self-discipline. They are in willpower. And it's up to you what approach he's taking to braving out getting the Valasleen.
Okay.
We'll assume that you managed to stay quiet regardless. This is just to see how much of a big, strong boy you're being about it.
Ah, thanks. I only have self-discipline.
You sure?
I'd like to roll that just for the taking in of that pain.
Yeah. It's the skill that you lean into when you're using magic, so it makes sense that that's the instinct that you have. Beautiful.
I don't know what I rolled in a second.
16 with 5 stunt points.
Oh, yay!
You did real good.
I'm such a big boy about it.
What I'll say is that I am going to take a note. And at moments in the near future, when it feels sensible, blessings of Mythal will be gifted to you. Not the people who are lore buff sitting at the table going, get Valasleen before you become an anti-slaver. We love it.
I know, I understand.
Listen, but like as it stands right now, what it means now, here's the thing. Here's to anyone watching who is a lore nerd. I get it, and I know obviously Solus comes in with a very particular attitude about that stuff. To my mind, culture and language and meaning changes. And so as the people have changed, the meaning has changed. They do not mean what they used to mean anymore. Welcome to my TED Talk.
They could run out for this for hours, don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. You're a very big strong boy about it. I will say I'm gonna give little opportunity for a conversation that I know has been teetering at the fringes. You can see Phelan's dad. He's looking on very proud. You even see him not even trying to hide it, because real men cry, like wiping a little tear away watching it happen. And gives his husband a wee kiss on the cheek. And then sort of like branches off. Feels like a good opportunity to go say hi.
She'll approach, try to wake him down. Hey.
Oh, hi. Hey.
Hi. I just wanted to talk to you before we left.
Sure.
I just wanted to make sure I know you know this, but I've gotten to see your son grow up in a period of time that you missed. And I know you're already proud of him, but you should know how proud of him you should be.
Hmm.
He's a wonderful man. He's, intelligent and compassionate and has a control on himself that I know he's had to develop, but he's a remarkable young lad. And he showed up in our little village, Elotharin, and he was slow to open up for what I now understand are very good reasons. But it's hard not to like him right away. No matter how much he tried to hide himself, he is a good. He was good to my daughter. I understand now why that happened so naturally as well. Um, so I wanted you to know that, and I know it's hard to have your heart walking around outside of your sight. Um, and I just wanted to make sure you knew that I would do anything for him. He's half the reason, if not more, that I'm still with this group, still throwing myself into danger. I could just as easily be in somewhere safe with my daughter, but I gotta make sure my son's okay. I know that's not my place, but that's how I feel about him. He's in good hands, is all I'm trying to say, and I wanted you to know that.
I thank you for your words. I'm glad that the world is seeing him for how I see him, how we all see him here. He's everything you could want out of a son. It was difficult when he chose to leave, but I understand why he did it. He is a being of self-sacrifice and care for others, and that's he takes after his mom. And I count myself blessed. And I know that I don't get to see him every day now. I mean, sometimes that happens anyway when people go to other clans to marry, and your time on this planet with the ones you love is not always guaranteed. I'm just glad he has people looking out for him. I do appreciate it. He still needs it. And not because he's not capable.
No.
Even if he feels he isn't. Sometimes he needs it because those who self-sacrifice, those who care for others, are not always the best at caring for themselves.
And he likes to try to hide that. He tries to pretend it doesn't weigh on him, I think. Or at least tries to let it weigh on him when no one's looking. But I see it. I got an eye out for him.
Good. I'm glad. Because I can't.
I got you.
I hope you guys do visit. This is Stone. His family. But, he has to walk on a different path.
Well, some stones roll down different hills and meet each other at the bottom, you know. Paths intersect. Sure, this won't be the last time y'all see each other.
I hope not.
If it's been too long since he's written, I'll nag him about it for you.
Writing to us can be hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I won't know where to go. Shoot. Well, we'll just come track you down then.
It's fine. Maybe if there's a place that he settles, we can visit. Not the whole clan, but I know I would like to.
I know he would like that. He misses you guys.
Yeah. It wasn't an easy decision for him to make. Well,
yeah. Sorry.
Thank you. Really, it means a lot to me. Not just what you're doing, but that you thought to come and say.
He's not my only kid. I get it. We'll
All right.
reach out for a very firm handshake.
He'll start shaking your hand, but then pull you in for a hug. He's a hugger.
I think it's a long one.
Okay. Very good. So I'm gonna queue up another scene, but also acquiesce to a wish made somewhere off in the ether. Oriana, you're kind of just taking a moment. I imagine you were there to bear witness to Phelan getting his phallus lean.
Yeah.
And you know, did your friend Judy there, or sister Judy? And maybe just in taking a moment away from crowds, perhaps you found an apple to eat behind a cart.
Yes.
Yes. And
I was like, I think just sit there, like, just slice it, just,
yeah,
like,
just
introvert battery.
Just sitting to recharge yourself, and then you realize something is happening that may recharge you in a very different way. Phelan.
Sorry.
At the other side of this crowd.
I'm very serious.
As far as anyone is concerned, a private moment alone.
Yeah. Totally alone.
So alone. Definitely nobody's witnessing this. Inanna's going to approach and kind of give a nod of the head. Congrats, son.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Phelan, like, for a moment looks around to make sure it's at him and just walks forward. Hi.
Hey. Congrats on
Thank you. Felt right.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a. How have you been?
Good. Yeah. And things have been a little tense recently for the clan, but I've been okay. How are you?
Good. Good. Things have not been good all the time, but it's been a lot that's happened that I never thought I would have to deal with in my entire life. But it just kind of seemed to go one after the other, like a domino effect. Um, I met your wife. She's great, good hunter.
Yeah, she is. Was she helping you on the thing you guys were doing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I may have totally embarrassed myself trying to sneak, but never really my fortitude. Uh,
No.
mm,
You never were good at sneaking around.
no, no. Wishing you were not seen is not the same as not being seen in real life. Uh,
You started to wear your hair up.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Not a. There were a lot of negative feelings. I'm sure you understand. But
Yeah, he very much still has his hair over, but you know that beneath that he has his own large
Yeah.
scar, very large,
yeah,
covers
much
ear
larger than Phelan's.
yeah, lost the use of one of his eyes.
But well, it's two reasons really. One, safety. Few people kind of know what I look like and are kind of after me. Uh, so that I figured, the scar would surprisingly, if you take at it, it's harder to tell. And I don't think I'm not ashamed of it anymore. It's part of me, my story.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
glad for you then.
I'm sorry. No,
What for?
how I left.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been nice to get to say goodbye at least.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was a coward that night. I was gonna tell you, and then I overheard your conversation. And that the arranged marriage. I figure I'd save us both the trouble. But I regretted that.
Yeah. At the time, it was something I would have wanted to talk through. It's not much either of us could have done about it, though.
Yeah. And I don't think there's a lot of reasons I left. First one being because of Ellie's. When she started showing her affinity to magic, I was happy for her, but I knew what that meant. I know that plans, we have 3 mages and that's it. And so I was pretty useless at that point.
It's not true.
That's how it felt, at least. I don't think I
What?
I don't think I would be who I am today if I had stayed. And the clan deserved better. And Annalise deserved a chance to grow to her powers and maybe become the keeper that I couldn't be. I left for her. And then I was running away from having to stay around and watch you get married and live a life with someone else.
Well, it wasn't a guarantee at that point. You just made the decision for me. Really. I mean, that doesn't matter now.
I understand it.
I think you made the decision for me because you were afraid.
I don't like that you still know me like that.
That doesn't just go away.
I think I was scared that I didn't think I was ever gonna be enough. And I thought you deserved better. And I understand I shouldn't have made that decision for you, and I'm sorry. And
Fine. Past is the past. We can learn from it, but we can't change it. I didn't like the choice being taken away, or you leaving and not getting to say goodbye. It was not a very comfortable or happy time, but I knew why you'd done it. I hope that you're happy now, Phelan. You do deserve to be happy.
So do you?
Yeah,
Are you happy?
I am. I wasn't at the time. But yeah, I'd say I've managed to find some happiness. Whatever
She
it-
treating
she
you well?
yeah, she yeah. We don't know for certain yet, but we think she might be pregnant.
That's big.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a dad.
Yeah. Hoping I will be a good one.
Oh, you will. I know it.
Like, as much as I wasn't happy by the decision, and there was, of course, some feelings, anger or upset or whatever at the time. I still loved you enough to forgive you and to understand why you did it. And I still do. I don't hold it against you, Phelan.
I don't think you know how much that means to me. You weren't just someone I was in love with. You were my best friend.
Yeah.
You knew me more than anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that we can still find comfort in each other. And I know I'm not around, but
Jesus, which cat? I'm clown cats, man.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
I still
Nice.
consider you a friend. A best friend. And I wish you well. And I hope you're happy.
There's still a lot of love in my heart for you. I hope you know that.
Oh, good to hear. I feel the same.
That I am happy. It's hard. It's been hard to find happiness and what I've been through. I won't lie. I survived a dark spawn attack. I survived Templars coming after me. I've survived getting kidnapped and almost sold into slavery.
Yeah.
That I found happiness in little pockets that I can with the people I've met.
Good. I don't say this to be unkind. I hope you understand the sentiment. You're a person who does have a lot of love in your heart, and I hope that you find someone you love so much that you wouldn't be so willing to walk away from them. Something to fight for. You deserve it.
Maybe
You do.
one day.
Maybe
gonna
just
hug.
once all your
Yeah.
adventurous, exciting things have died down, you'll...
Yeah. I hope it's true. He's like terrified look on his face.
Haunted look at future seasons.
Yeah. He looks into the camera.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he just closes the distance and just gives him a hug.
He'll hug you back.
Whenever we see each other, know that whatever you need for you, for your wife, for your little one, I'll do my best to visit when I can. Maybe I'll have my own place one day. That sounds weird because that's not what I'm used to, but maybe I will, and you know, you guys can come and visit. And
Sure.
I really hope I didn't embarrass myself too hard in front of your wife. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I don't know what has happened. I can ask her if you like, but I don't, maybe either way, you don't need to know.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
fine. I don't need to know. Maybe just put in a good word. I'm not always like that. I know maybe I was always like that when you knew me before.
No. Oh, Jesus Christ, cat. Just fully
Jesus.
body flopped
Yeah.
onto me. Take care of yourself, Ian.
I love you a
Never.
lot.
Mm.
I
Mhm.
hope you are able to protect that love that you have found.
I will. I love you a lot too, Valen. You always have.
I don't want to keep you too long.
Yeah, I should probably go. I'm helping with food. Can't hunt anymore, so, you know.
Yeah. Hopefully, I think soon you'll be able to move on. If everything goes right. Wow, that cat really likes you, Non. Did you see your cat now? You get a
Yeah.
cat? Yeah.
Yeah. Not officially, but
Yeah. Clan cat, but really your cat.
just, yeah, demands to be held sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we will get to move on. It'd be good to get some decent food.
Yeah. If all goes well, Shani should be coming on with me.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll have less adventurous traveling.
No. It's down to the normal amount of adventurous travel.
Normal amount. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go now.
The clan will feed itself.
Yay.
Yay.
And he'll scamper off.
Whenever Phelan is not present anymore,
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna throw the apple cord, hit that dude in the back of the head. But when he turns around, I just want him to see Franklin, just like eating parts of the apple.
Oh,
That's it.
sure. Okay.
I will not be in sight. Just go, pew! And it's just Franklin, like, with little creepy normal hands. Yep.
Creepy little human
Sure,
hands.
that guy gets an apple smacked off the back of his head.
I don't think
He'll
he
be
deserved
fine.
it, but thank you.
He did. He
Okay.
did. Oriana thinks he did. 100%.
Okay.
Look, Phelan isn't sneaky in the slightest.
No, he's not.
Easily fucking found. Okay, that's all Oriana's head's going through. And then like when he turns around, just like little hands creep up, grab Franklin, just turn him off. Yep, that's it.
I'm not crying. Phelan's not going to go cry in a corner. It's fine. He's totally fine. He goes behind the crate to cry, finds Oriana.
Yeah.
Be like, what? I was teaching Franklin. Okay, I'm failing at teaching Franklin, okay?
Are you there the whole time?
Whole time for what?
Okay.
Just slowly eats.
I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna pretend I never saw you. And I'm not gonna go cry. It's fine.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone.
Tell him what?
Okay. Thank you.
Phelan sad scampers away.
Sadly scampers away.
Still hit him with the apple core. All right.
Yeah.
Also, Phelan gets an apple core to the back of the head.
Probably.
How? I
And
only
again,
have
it's just
2 hit
Franklin
points.
with apples. Like Oriana's just spirits of Franklin, like. Yeah.
Okay. With that sad scampering and apple cores being thrown, we're gonna go to break, everybody. We will see you in 10. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
We were talking about Canary ass cheeks clapping away in the wind. What the heck, Vilgard? Anyway, we're back. We're in part 2 of our finale. We had some emotional emotions in the first half and then an apple core to the head. We are now in our second half. You guys, as has been the case, will be fed, watered, comforts, whatever you need with the clan, preparing for eventually leaving. Is there anything any of you wish to do prior to leaving? I know that Phelan told you guys that the keeper wanted to see you guys to give you some things. Anything aside from that? Or straight to the keeper with everyone?
I at one point, whether it's before or after, I'm fine with it being after, so I'm not always yapping back to back. But Phelan does need to talk to his sister and tell him, like, hey, buddy, I need to leave. And that's not something I'm looking forward to, but I am.
Sure.
But it also makes me sad.
Yeah. It can be after. It can be on the saying goodbyes.
Yeah.
For sure. The keeper has had a chest ready and was waiting for you guys to kind of get brought before her. She gives you a warm smile to all of you. Thank you for your efforts yesterday. I understand it was quite a conflict you got yourselves wrapped up in, but I'm ever grateful that you were victorious. I trust they didn't give you too much trouble.
No. Yes,
Nothing
but
we
no.
couldn't handle. Yeah, I think we've had worse recently.
I only hemorrhaged a little bit. It's fine.
What's a little blood magic between friends, right?
I mean, he
It
wasn't my
happens.
friend, but you know.
Yeah.
Not.
Not a pleasant thing to come up against, to be sure. I am really grateful for you handling it, however. We do what we can to protect our borders. We've had numerous conflicts recently, but it was kind of you to help with this last one. I have prepared a chest here with some things for you to take on your travels. Nothing too extravagant, I'm afraid. We don't tend to carry anything too lofty or worth a lot in gold, but I don't get the impression that's the kind of people that you are. The things that are important are more than just that. It's simple things, but I also wanted to say that if there are things here that you would like, if we have it in our power, we will give it to you freely. There's some things that our craftsmen will have prepared that will be ready to go if you need something. Anything else? Like I say, if it's in our power, then we would love to grant it. So thank you. Especially for taking Shani under your care. She'll open it up. It's like she said, nothing very extravagant inside the chest here. There are some greater healing potions. There's a couple quivers of some nice looking arrows, some rations. She also hands you guys a sort of bundle of brooches. I don't know that every clan, we don't know all of the clans, certainly not those of the north, but should you wish, and if it's ever useful, wearing that at least shows that you're a friend of the clans. If it helps something in the future, then I'll be glad for it.
Thank you.
Dylan, I think you can check in about your stuff, but I do believe it'll be ready.
Yeah. Guys, that crystal we found, it's focus. It's going in my staff. That sounds like a euphemism, but it's not.
The keeper actually smirks at that and chuckles.
Well, good. I'm glad it was of use in the end.
We thought it would like explode or something, or make me possessed, but
Oh,
we're good.
Nothing so harmful. Well, thank you again.
Of course.
On behalf of the whole clan. And thank you also for taking care of him. It's appreciated. That kind of generosity and care can be hard to come by in Thetis.
Thank
you.
Thanks. She's gonna go over to you, Phelan, and kind of press a ring into your hand. This is something that we often give to the members of the clan that are to become keepers. So it seems fitting to give you one now.
Thank you. Put it on. It's actually going to. There is like a look for a second of permission, but he's going to hug her.
She'll hug you back. Give you that kind of squeeze, that a grandma can do.
Grandma
it's like you feel your back pop just a little, but it's like the good kind.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it offers you protection while you're protecting your people.
Thank you. I got a lot of bodies to protect. Looks up at Cass. Some of them are pretty big.
Yes. A larger task than we typically have to do. Alright.
Okay.
She will get
Cheerio.
burgers.
Mhm.
Cheerios.
Well, I can go pick up my stuff, and there's probably a few weapons in there if you guys would want some. Or anything that they can provide.
I think while we're there, I mean, I know it's something that we've discussed above table, but Cass, I think what will catch your eye is, I mean, it's clearly a very big, beautiful great axe. It looks hefty, but when you pick it up, the unusual thing is it's quite light. And you realize, or at least you've maybe been clued in or heard them talk about it, that because it's made with iron bark rather than metal, it doesn't carry the same weight, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. You'll probably have to practice, because the thing about a great axe is you let the weight of the metal kind of carry the swing.
Carry it.
But it's usually a slow weapon to fight with, so there's an opportunity here with a little bit of practice that you'll have a much quicker swing.
Cass kind of like hefts it a little and like is testing it. And kind of looks and is like, doesn't want to invite herself to take anything. It's like, does anyone use this as their main weapon of choice?
Pretty sure Rihanna just stares at you and is like, wait for like motions how thin they are. Like
Phelan just motions to the staff.
I don't like to assume.
I think that weapon outweighs everyone here. I think you're good.
You'd be surprised. Quite
You would also be surprised. And again, just
even just the weight of the wood.
Yeah. Oriana and Phelan just hold out their noodle arms
and just wiggle like.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, if all of us fine with it, I don't think.
Oh no, I was well informed. Going to a good home. I'm very proud of that piece, by the way. Worked very hard on that.
It's wonderful. It's got a wonderful balance.
And it's quite like it's not only is it clearly gonna like do its job, and it's impossibly sharp because ironwork is sharper than steel, but it's beautiful, really beautifully made.
Not only can you swing faster, you can cut through people faster, which means you can kill more people faster.
And
multiple people in the one swing.
Yeah,
I do love to do that. That's one of my favorite tricks.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it was a labor of love, that one. If I hadn't already crafted something to show my intention and get married, I'd have offered that one up because it was a beautiful bit of work.
Cass is just kind of like clutching the head of it, like, yay. You've never seen a canary do like a little wiggle with a puppy, but you're
Cass scampers.
Yeah, Cass is scampering.
Kicking her feeties.
Yeah, kicking her little feet.
Wow.
I don't know if they're that little, but
no,
you know,
they're little in our eyes, in our hearts,
spiritually.
I'm glad it's going to a good home. I am.
Yeah, she's quite a sight on the battlefield, so it'll good.
I can imagine, just quite a sight just standing you.
Yeah.
Blushing, absolutely, like has gone so dark, and it's like,
It's
all right, you're safe. I'm married. Taken.
So great.
Thank you, Oliver.
Yeah, of course. Anyone else need anything?
I believe I'm going to assume that Kanal just stepped away for just a second. Just sure. You're good. I think looking at what you have here, I think Kana might want to look at it when she finishes up with Rainy.
Yeah,
I'm okay. Thank you, though. Yeah,
sure.
they're very pretty.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Sometimes things are like too pretty to want to get blood on them, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. Our hunters don't seem to have that problem, but you know, some of us.
Yeah. I'm trying to look to see what Kana wanted, because Orida might just grab it for her. But I can't find it.
Tools.
Tools. Okay.
I mean, maybe that's what Kana's kind of doing. He's like,
yeah, sure. You know,
looking at the. Yeah.
Yes. Quietly digging through the chest.
Did thank you for working overnight on my staff. It means a lot to me.
Oh. Hey, kiddo. Happy to do it. I hope you like the. I tried to like replicate the way that the first one was found by the woods, so I've kind of done the same. It almost looks like it's growing from it in a way. I don't know.
It looks great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mom would be very proud of it.
Yeah, I know she would.
Has Dad been well?
Yeah, he's good.
You've been
great. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm always good.
You say that, but I'm just making sure.
Hey, I'm happy to love you guy.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it.
Ooh, years of practice, a lot of elf for it. I'm having the love of my life, you know. It helps.
Yeah. I'm glad that you two have each other. I don't think it would have been as easy for him if you weren't there.
Yeah. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, things were pretty rough for him for a while, but then a glowing ray of sunshine came into his life, and now everything's hunky dory.
You did a lot for us. For me too. Thank you.
Of course. Fun.
You're a great dad to me.
Yeah.
I should restock on elf food if I can.
Oh yeah. Go and see Fanula. She's over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check on that. Gonna give him a side hug. Thanks, Dad.
He pulls you up for a big hug.
Oh god.
Like even if you're on the side and he just gives you just a big kiss on the top of your head.
Thanks, Dad.
You might have your Valisline, but you're not too little to take a kiss like that.
I know.
Ruffles your hair.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go suck up on scampering to for elf fruit.
Kana finally finishes like she's just been like walking around like looking at things, holding things in her hand, like you know, just really going over everything. And just kind of walks up a little shyly and then says, "Hey, so I don't think I could fit another weapon on my person if I tried anyway. I've only got so much square footage as it is.
Yep.
But might be a little weird, but your craftsmanship is so not like even your tools are beautiful. Like you didn't have to do that. No one's gonna see that, but you put so much effort into even the stuff that you use to make the stuff.
You gotta love your tools. Your tools are an extension of you. You know, and I'm beautiful, so I make the tools beautiful.
I mean, you're taken, so I'm not gonna comment on that. But
correct.
What I do want to say is, you know, I left a lot of stuff behind when we had to flee our village, and I brought my blacksmithing tools because that's my life. That's my livelihood. But I miss my hobbies. I haven't carved anything or stretched out leather or man, even the molds I can make out of clay, I can't. Anyways, if you've got anything extra spare in the realm of those tools,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah. I have some. Um, tell you what. I have a kit. I have like 2 apprentices at the moment. The intention is once I feel like they've met the standard, they get given their own set of tools. Um, we our type of crafting, it's a dying art. There really isn't that many left of us that know how to do it anymore. So we take it very seriously. So I always make sure that those who apprentice under me are getting a fine set of tools. Now I can't teach you the secrets of what we do in terms of trade, but I can give you a set of tools because I can get more of those made. One of the apprentices is at least a year off anyway, so I have time to make more.
One of them is not that great yet, so
Yeah, I maybe overshot just a little in assuming how fast his trading would be. He's taking his, but you know what? Every flower is
gotta be
different. You know,
prepared.
we blossom
Yeah.
when it's right for
Right.
us. Um,
Well, I appreciate it
of course.
very much. That's kind. I wish I had time to just stay and convince you eventually to teach me your secrets because I would
Oh,
love that.
yeah, it's
You can't say no to me for too long. I'm too adorable, but it's okay. I I appreciate it.
sure.
It's
I can't teach you the secrets, but I can give you tools because every clan needs its master craftsman. And from what I hear, little Phelan over there is starting his own little, slightly unconventional clan nonetheless. It's gonna need its master craftsman.
I'm happy to do it.
True. Here.
Oh, keeper, my keeper.
He'll and he'll go get you a kit, and it's like the leather is beautiful. It's soft. There's been intricately carved, it looks like vine work and some flowers on the outside, and when you unravel it, it's wood making and whittling tools that he will pass over to you.
Can I let's out what my family describes as the tool noise, which is the noise that my dad makes when he opens a tool at Christmas time, which is
Yeah.
something along the lines of just unwraps it.
Yeah. Yes, we
Tool
teachers make the same noise when we open stationery.
Ah,
Stationery. Yeah. So you make the tool noise. And he'll smile, clap you on the shoulder. I hope they treat you well.
oh, they will. Ooh, I got so many ideas, and she just like walks off like a kid on Christmas.
So, with various bits and pieces acquired, tool noises made, Balin, you were able to go and say the last of your proper goodbyes with your
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah, he's gonna go find her.
Mm-hmm.
And just immediately just pick her up. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. Are you okay?
I'm a little sad.
Why?
I have to head out.
Oh.
And I'm gonna miss you a lot.
Yeah.
You know I've always talked very honest with you. And I want to make sure that you're okay. I know it's not easy with everything going on. And um, I know that you just want to be treated like all the other kids. But the reality is that you're a little special. For good or for bad.
Yeah.
And I know it's not always easy, but you have our dads, and you have our keeper, and the clan. And no matter whatever anyone's going through, they'll be there for you. And I know it may not feel that way because I'm not here all the time. But I'll always be there for you. And I'm gonna visit, and maybe I will have a little place you guys can visit, and then we can have our sleepovers again.
When?
Maybe soon, when things settle down. I have a lot of big things that are happening and that I need to help out with. And I know it doesn't feel fair that I have to leave so soon.
You were gone a long time last time.
I know. And I'm going to try to make sure that doesn't happen again. Okay?
Promise.
I promise. He's gonna hold out his pinky.
She'll wrap her little pinky around yours.
I know it can be scary at times with everything about magic and all that stuff. But it's part of who we are.
I'm not scared of my magic.
Good. But what worries you?
Lots of things.
Like?
Scary Winterman.
Well, me and my crew kind of took care of those. And there shouldn't be any more scary winter men coming after you. But I know that the world is full of scary people. I know that, and we can let that fear settle in and try to avoid those things as much as we can. Or we can look for the people that make us feel safe.
Yeah, but you missed to make me feel safe and then now you're gone.
I know.
What if other people go too?
Some people might go, and I know that doesn't seem fair. And it's not fair that I left. I know. I wanted to be here for you.
Can I come with you once I'm old enough?
I think that would be really cool. I think once you're old enough, you can come, we can adventure together. We can see the world.
Yeah, because, like, I'm really brave and stuff.
you're so brave. And you know, you could also travel with Rainy,
Yeah.
and you guys can hang out, and you can hang out with me, and we can have sleepovers, and we can have dinner together again.
Is she brave
And
too?
oh, she's so brave. Yeah,
Can she
she's-
climb trees good?
Yeah.
Can she throw rocks?
Oh yeah, yeah. Her and rocks, great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we make a group like you have a group?
Yeah. You can when you're ready, we will travel together.
Okay. I'll maybe take my friend Ryan. He can be brave sometimes, although he is a bit stupid.
At least you're not supposed to say those things.
He's a bit silly.
Why do you think it's silly?
He says some really silly things sometimes.
Like what?
He thought that sometimes when you see a sea, it's colored blue because maybe the fish pee blue because they're kind of a blue color. That's just silly. Because, like, if you put seawater in a cup, it's not actual blue.
Sometimes people have other strengths besides intelligence.
He's... He might be strong when he's older, maybe.
Yeah. Well,
I will tell him he has to learn to get strong, or he's not allowed to come with us.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta tell him he has to work to get strong, so he can keep others safe as well. Because
Yeah.
when you're traveling, we all have to keep each other safe.
Yeah, and if I'm learning how to be a keeper, I have to learn how to boss people, so he needs to do what I say.
It's not always like that, but I get where you're coming from.
What is it like then?
It's not just telling people what to do. It's looking out for each other.
You do have to listen to a keeper when the keeper talks, though, because
I mean,
the keeper's
yes.
clever and you have to do what they say.
Yes. So, you know what? Just tell him, I might be keeper someday, so you gotta listen to me. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, if he does listen to you, then he's not that silly.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I want you to train really hard. So the next time when you're ready, after a little bit, we can travel together.
Okay.
I have so many fun people you could meet. So many places we could go.
Okay.
We have a donkey named Jessica. She's not here right now because it's really
A
cold.
donkey?
Named Jessica. And then there's another donkey named Jessica too.
I don't think I've seen a donkey before.
They're like horses, but smaller.
Oh.
But like, they work really hard. They're really good.
You should get a hala if you're going to be a clan.
I wish I could. I want one. I think that would be great, actually.
Maybe that's what Ryan's going to be good at. Maybe he'll be good with hala. Because you have someone who's your hala keeper, don't you? You do.
Yeah. Yeah. So, once you guys are ready, then we can round out, this little clan that I made.
Okay. I'd like that, because I miss you.
I miss you too. But I know, even if I'm not here, you're gonna do great. Because it's not just your magic that makes you special. You just are.
Oh. Is it my very curly hair?
It's so curly, yes. Curly hair, those big puppy dog eyes that kind of make you get whatever you want. So they're really good.
Puppy dog.
I know you know. It's okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I
So-
don't use that for bad things. It's just
No,
when I really want something.
I know. I know it always works on me, no matter how aware I am of it.
Hmm.
So
Your dad
Mhm.
says my dad has them too.
makes sense.
I must get them from him.
Yeah, he does. I've seen him use it on Dad. Yeah, neither of us can say no to it, so I think I get that from him too, from my dad. I know that you're gonna do wonderful, even if I'm not here. Okay? But I want you to know that no matter when or where I am, I'm always thinking of you, okay? I'll always be your
Okay.
big brother, even if I'm not here.
Okay. If you are gone a long time, I'm just gonna learn how to haunt you in your dreams.
That's fair. That's fair.
And then you
How
won't
much?
be able to forget me.
I mean, first of all, I've never forgotten you. That's rude to think that I've forgotten you. But I understand. How much is a long time for you?
Like a long time. You've been gone a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know how
So-
long that is.
How long have I been gone, storyteller?
My friend, it's your backstory.
I think it's been pretty close to a year now.
Yeah.
My dude, you wrote this.
My keeper in mythal.
My keeper.
Um.
I will make sure that I won't be gone as long. Okay?
Okay.
I'll make sure that when I have a place, I will send word to you guys of where it is. And then you and dad can go and hang out.
We need to give them their own names for that, huh?
Well, in
'Cause
my
if
head
I
it's
just say
crafting
that-
dad and hunting dad.
Crafting dad and hunting dad. Okay.
Crafting dad, yeah, that's how I differentiate it in my head.
Okay.
You're gonna be amazing. You already are. Yeah, practice your keeper voice on Ryan, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Remember-
practice now.
Okay. Go practice. Don't call him stupid, though.
I
It might
won't.
discourage
I
him.
didn't mean it. It was a bit mean to say.
Just a
He's
little
nice to
bit.
me.
That's good. I'm glad. Well, maybe if he's really strong and then you do magic, he can protect you physically and you can protect him magically. And balance each other out.
Mhm.
And if anyone ever does anything to hurt you, remember if it's a guy, you go for the crotch. And
Okay.
doesn't matter what gender they are, if you go for the eyes.
The eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
You just take your thumbs and you hook them in there and you pop them out.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She makes a face that's slightly scandalized.
I know that
Um,
sounds rough, but in case anything happens,
Okay.
use anything you got.
I don't know. How do you practice how to do that?
You don't practice that on anyone unless you
Okay.
really have to. Okay?
Okay. Okay. I'll try to remember that.
Okay. Just letting you know. Also, if you hit them down, like nose down up, yeah, that's gonna help. Just in case.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just making sure that you know how to protect yourself if anything happens. I didn't mean
Okay.
to scare you if it did.
Okay.
Okay. He's gonna do the same thing that Olivan did with him, and is just gonna hug her in a bear hug and just kiss her head.
Mwah. You're silly. She runs away.
If anything happens to her, I'm gonna murder someone again.
She's gonna go terrorize Ryan.
I'm proud of her, as she should.
Yeah.
Establish dominance.
We're Ryan, man.
Yeah. I feel like
Okay.
he's destined to become her husband, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you guys meet? Well, she's terrorized me ever since we were little, so.
Call me mean names and I kind of liked it.
She's bossy and I like it.
Yeah.
It means
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have to think about what I'm doing.
I really wanted to impress her for some reason. I don't know.
I don't know what happened. I just did what she told me to do.
And now I'm here, and now we're married.
Pretty much. Okay. So, some stuff's been acquired. Some conversations have been had. You know, loosely speaking, part of what you need to do, but not necessarily the details or where you're going or anything you need to do along the way. And I'm sure at least one of you has the organization brain enough to be like, we should probably sort that out.
Yeah.
Who do you feel in the group is going to trigger that conversation of we need to actually talk about this stuff?
I mean, I can go with the flow and continue to do that if y'all want, or if anybody else wants to hop in.
I feel Cass in like a strategy point of view. It's not particularly practical, but or even necessarily like empathetic, but it's like a strategic, like, okay, so here's where we have to head, here's where we're headed, etc., etc. So I think she kind of picks up, and I think also it's weird that Phelan has just said a lot of goodbyes, so it's like, all right, okay, I guess I'll stick on. Where are we going? So yeah, she'll kind of start and like, okay, is the plan for Eldon long term? Is that where we think is best?
I feel like that makes the most sense for Eldon. I don't know if long term, but it's a good start.
Sure. I mean, it's like a destination for now.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I say, the Swallows have a headquarters there, so odds are we'll be able to shelter there if we need to. Is there anywhere else we need to go on the way? Do we need to? I don't know.
We need to go back to Sarnia to get our cart and our clothes, or we won't make it back there. So, don't feel like walking barefoot through wet snow, sogging. Yep.
Yeah. We should also stop by Helen Cheryl again, see if we've gotten any response to our letters.
Makes sense.
We should still be careful. We look a little different right now, but our composition is still the same: elf, human, dwarf, coon. So, it's kind of easy to pick out.
Well, we've picked up a new elf. That might help.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
So, be careful, but our destination should be Sarnia, Helm Sharal, Eldon, and we're going to Adina's Keep. Hopefully, to find a place for Ashani.
Cass, I'm assuming one of the boats we can charter back to Ferelden from. I don't know where from here.
I can reach out and I can reach out and see if we can get that in order, especially for stocking for Launtrell.
Yeah. See if we can find a boat. Okay.
Okay, so head back the way we came, pick up supplies, pick up any correspondence, Eldon.
Yeah.
As a destination.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a plan?
Feels good about. If everyone feels good about that, we can.
Yeah, I feel good with that.
So.
Mm-hmm.
We'll head out as soon as we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we're ready, we can go.
You are able to get yourselves packed up. You have some extra stuff to take with you. They are gonna send out a handful of their trackers and rangers to just kind of follow you, not necessarily in step and traveling with you, but alongside and from a distance. The distance will slowly increase, but it's to make sure that you get to where you need to get to safely.
Mm-hmm.
So that you would have backup if anything happened.
Mm-hmm.
Your family's obviously going to come and say some goodbyes and give you hugs, Phelan.
Mm-hmm.
It is not quite so bittersweet as it was the last time you said goodbye to them. But you're able to set off on the road. The travel to Sarnia, as is often the case when you're traveling home from a place, feels shorter than it did when you were coming here. It's also not terribly far away. It's in the same area. Your outfits are all ready to go, packaged up beautifully, but you're probably just going to want to wear them as soon as you get them. So you're able to wrap up warm with some new threads. Nice big deep hoods as well, so that you can travel without it being quite clear who's traveling. Able to get your cart with the mounts and head off towards Alarm Charal. The road is relatively quiet. Anybody who feels inclined to do so can give me a variant of a perception check of your choice.
Barely passing with a 12.
Mm.
Damn, can a girl what?
I'm too sad about leaving still, but it's still.
The tears in your eyes make it hard to.
Yeah, I can't see. Who's crying? It's not me.
Okay. For two of you, it feels much the same as it did when you came up. There hasn't been any fresh snowfall, so you can still kind of see and follow the tracks that you made, at least coming to Sarnia. As you're leaving and heading north now, it's quiet. You occasionally are going to pass some people who are just traveling on the road as well in differing directions. You don't see anything that feels suspicious that would imply that you're perhaps being followed, especially because obviously in this area in particular, we're on quite high alert from Templars. So for the time being, your road ahead seems safe. As you do approach, you can see the city of Halamshral. By the time you get there, there is some snowfall, sort of landing gently on your shoulders because you're all traveling. It's gonna give yourself a little shake every now and again just to get it off your shoulders. But you can see the city ahead of you. It has some large and dramatic peaks of buildings that you can still see through the snowfall. How do we approach this? You know that you have a task to do. How are you going to do it? And if it's not everybody, who is going to be doing it?
Well, I think we need at least two people. I mean, Cass, you're the one with the contacts, or who knows who to look for. So I think if you're willing to help try to arrange a passage for us. I can't hear. You're so far. Your head's so far from my head. Could you speak up just a
The
little
snow is
bit?
making it. Yeah, sorry, we couldn't hear your audio.
Pull my hood down.
Yes, there's. I'm more than happy to come in and to help organize that on that front. If someone else wants to come with, I don't know what correspondence you're all expecting. So if you want to do that, someone is more than welcome to come with. I can pick things up, but in case there's anything there you're in a hurry to see.
I can come with and take care of the mail.
Yeah, we can. The rest of us can stay outside.
Yeah, we'll watch the cart.
Okay, yeah, fine by me. We can head on in then.
Is it your intention, Gus, to try to find someone from the Swallows that's in there? Halamshara is not coastal, so there aren't boats here.
No. I think, the intention is to either try to find a swallow contact, or if there seems to be no one in the city, to send word ahead so that we have them prepared when we do hit the coast.
Okay. Then let me double check what I would need from you for that. What is that cunning one for you? There's nothing attached to it. If you could just roll me either cunning or perception. They're both the same stat for you, but it would be slightly different information that you're going for. Cunning is knowing the signs and things to look for that would indicate that there probably is someone here working. Perception is just like the searching or tracking of actually hunting someone down.
Not great.
Oh no.
She has bad cunning.
Yeah. As far as you can make out, you go to a couple of the regular haunts. You don't see anybody here. So, if there are people who are out doing their various jobs, it doesn't look like anyone is actively working in Halamshara, as far as you can tell, unless they're deep underground or something, which they often are. So you reckon that going to where the sort of like postmaster where the ravens are, to try to send on some word is probably going to be your safe bet. You can send it along and hope that there's still someone in that town where you guys first kind of got to after picking these guys up. That's a possible. There is a port there. There's a couple other options of smaller places along the coast from here. But if you like on Roll20, we have a map of Roland, so you can kind of zoom in if you like. Slim pickings a little bit with coastal cities on this side. So you could, in theory, send something to go to home base, which is if you look at the map of Ferelden, apologies to the audience, but you can find a map of Ferelden on your own and zoom in if you like. Sort of in Ferelden, top left corner there, in the northwest, we have Orzammar. South of that, there's a place called Gerland's Pass, where the G is, near to the water, is one of the locations. And then you kind of follow that along into the top end of the mountains. So it's kind of nestled. It's not up in the mountains, but it's nestled against the mountains is where her home base is. So you could always send along there and just be like, can someone please charter a vessel to pick us up in, and then give them a location that you want to be picked up, sorry.
I think Cass would probably do that. She's aware that people are not always guaranteed to be places in this line of work. And if you don't have a set check-in or a set place, it can be harder to get hold of people.
Yeah.
So I think in the interest of being guaranteed someone will receive the letter safely, she's going to send ahead to just straight to Edina's Keep and be like, can you please send us a vessel? Thank you very much. We are transporting people that need help.
Do we need a vessel to get there?
You could travel by road, but it's up to you guys which you would feel safer doing. But it is just the other side of the prospect.
Yeah. I think she'll send the letter, and if there's if we get to our pickup place and there's no response and no vessel waiting, we can continue by road if that works for people. But I think as like to make sure we have options, given that we don't know what the roads are going to look like for us.
Yeah, and just avoiding being seen if that's the case. Yeah. Yep, you can do that.
Another option. So yeah, she'll send out a letter to just home base and be like, "Hello, please pick me up."
Someone set a taxi for me, please. I'm ready to go home.
This is my turn with the taxi.
Yeah. So you can be picked up. Closest town for you guys to get to that has a port that you know of is the one where you guys made your way to after shipwrecking on the coast. That could then take you most likely to Jader, and then from there traveling south. Okay. So you guys are gonna head to Postmasters. There is 2 things awaiting for your attention, kind of just like your party. You recognize the seal on one of them as coming from Orzammar. The other one is harder to know, but it is a bigger bit of paper. Someone's clearly written quite a bit. You have to normally be quite economical in what you attach to letters to ravens, because there's only so much they can carry if they're wrapping it around their legs. But it's a decent sized bit of paper. Do you open them now, or do you wait until you're back with the group?
I think back with the group makes more sense. I think she's surprised to see the letter from Orzammar, because I don't think Oriana told anyone she was writing to Orzammar. At least I don't recall if you did or not.
I did tell you, but it was
okay.
real quick because it was like we were running out of Kirkwall to get to the docks. But she did tell you.
Sure. Okay.
Very quickly in passing. Yeah.
Okay. It's surprised for a second, and then it's like, oh right, that okay. Whoops. Yeah, bring it back to camp so we can all get the news together.
All right. Cass, you're able to send off yours. You're pretty confident that the people who are at home base are efficient in what they're doing. So, even if it means you guys are going to wait in that port town just for a little bit, it's going to take you about a day to get up there. It took you about the day to get here, to Halam Sharal. You're confident that something will come. They don't tend to let that slip because there's so many people there. There's a guarantee there's at least a handful of people that are in that place at any given time.
See my letter.
Yes.
Like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, there's a couple people there whose job it is to just do the organizational side of things, and they are very good at their job. So, you're pretty convinced you'll be fine. You guys are probably going to want to rest somewhere. Question is, just before Kana comes back with the letters, for the 2 who were remaining, if you're going to have to rest here before you carry on your travel tomorrow to get to this town, are you going to try to find a place to rest, or are you likely to try to camp out elsewhere?
Say, given with the Templar stuff, we'd probably be camping. We're not resting in the town. Yeah. Okay. In either town, actually.
I agree. Sorry, I was muted.
Yeah. So you guys are probably setting up camp by the time that Kana and Cass come to you guys. You've likely got the bedrolls out, got a bit of a fire started. Okay. All right. So I'll send the one from Orzammar first. I'll put it into the Discord. Whoever wants to read it out loud for the audience absolutely can. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. I snipped a thing. That's the ring that you got, Valen, from your keeper.
Ooh.
And there's the letter.
for the audience,
Mm-hmm.
it says, "Letter from Orzammar. I write in thanks for the items and information sent to our house. It was generous of you to send these along when you uncovered them. Certainly your generosity is worthy of a steep reward, all right. Would love to talk more if you ever come to Orzammar. You'd be welcome as a guest of House Sturhold. Edmund Sturhold." Huh.
Sounds fancy.
Invitations to Orzammar is very rare.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they extended it.
I might even be allowed in with an invitation.
Yeah. And I think
Huh.
Oriana just whispers to Kana a little bit, just, there you go, we didn't lie. And like looks at Rainy. Huh.
That's really something.
Yeah.
We should go.
Kana impulse hugs Oriana.
Okay.
For
Okay.
They can
You
even like
enabled this,
knocks
so-
them over a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm glad it worked out. I wonder who they are. Do you know that name?
Do I know that name?
Yeah.
Not necessarily. You've maybe heard someone of it before. It is one of the noble houses.
I mean, it's one of the noble houses. I don't know squat about them. I didn't pay much mind.
I was gonna say, if they're able to invite a surface dwarf down, that's pretty shocking, really. They gotta be high up somewhere. Nice.
Yeah. And, they
Okay.
take that that kind of thing pretty seriously.
It's literally the only thing I know about Orzammar, so yeah. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Nice
And I'm
job,
sure
Kana.
everything in Orzammar right now is
Totally
totally
fine.
wonderful and fine.
Totally
Yeah.
fine.
Operating
No
nominally.
darkspawn.
Yeah.
Everything's great.
The blight isn't doing anything bad. Don't know what you're talking about.
No.
The second letter is longer. When you open it, you will see that you have received a letter from Iranan. Again, if someone could read it to the audience, that would be grand. Arizona. We're going to Arizona, everybody.
I can read it.
Okay.
My darlings, it's difficult to know how to begin. I dread to think that what has been going through your mind after what happened. I can barely fathom it myself. After what seemed like an attack on the ship, and I know this is going to be hard to believe, a high dragon carried me off somewhere. Only it wasn't a dragon, not truly. It was instead someone of legend to my people, the Witch of the Wilds. It is still a difficult thing for me to grasp, but after a long discussion, she claims, well, that she's my mother. She gave me to my father's tribe when I was very small, and I was told my mother was a huntress that had died. I hope everything is well with you all, and that you managed to escape from your capture. I have been advised to stay here where I am so that I can learn about my origins. If you have need of me, please do reach out. I'm not sure where I will be, but I wish you can send back a note with this raven about your location. She said the raven knows how to find its way back to her. I love you all dearly, and please know that my heart is with you, wherever you are. I hope you all find the sense of home and family that you all have been craving. I think, or I hope, that I may have found mine. With all my love, Iranan.
And while you're thinking about that, there is going to be a moment, probably initially, Kana, of like, wait, the raven can send back the letter. I've come away from where that, but you will notice that for whatever reason, a raven seems to have followed you here. You just didn't notice. It's just chilling on a tree right now. But it's white, which makes it quite unusual. Now you may process your letter, everyone.
What?
Well, the first logical thing is Oriana's going to look. Is it Oriana's writing?
Seems
Okay.
to be. Well, from what you've seen, I don't know how
Mhm.
often you'll have seen her writing, but yes.
Probably not super often, but at least once, right?
Yeah.
I can smell her perfume on the letter.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not that I know what Ernest's perfume smells.
Look, Kanavi, I'll know. It's fine.
It's
It's
It
not
is
a
what it
secret.
is.
Yeah, okay.
It was never gonna happen. Well, it's fine. She's happy. She's safe. That's all I care about.
Yeah. Thought we had wild stories.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have kind of been okay if the dragon kind of saved all of us. That would have been great, actually. But you know,
I mean,
It's only got 2 claw, you know.
it's got four paws.
we wouldn't have met Cass that way, though.
I mean, that's fair.
Also, there was 6 of us, so someone would have been because we have Rainy and
It has a mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
And a
just
tail.
tie them all up with some rope and
Yeah.
that is an absolute nightmare. No.
Yeah. I don't think the dragon cared about any of the rest of you.
Yeah.
It's a little rude, actually.
Yeah.
It feels outlandish because there's nothing that tells you that a person, even if they are a witch of the wells, should be able to be a dragon that's in Buck Wild.
So this person was a dragon. And listen, there's shapeshifters. There are mages who are shapeshifter. I've just never heard of a shapeshifter that can turn.
What I will say, Phelan, given that your people are Ferelden dwellers at times, between Ferelden and Orlais, you have an awareness of what the humans call Witch of the Wilds. You call her Asher Bellingham, the Women of Many Years. Friend to your people. Not now. It's complicated.
Yeah. I mean, I know of her.
Well, to us, the Witch of the Wilds is the thing you tell your kids to not go in the woods.
She's gonna eat babies.
Oh, to us, she's a friend to us, so.
Yeah.
She doesn't eat elf babies.
One of many years.
They taste funny.
Yeah. It's chewy.
She's a friend to the people.
Well, I don't know about the chasing. Like I said, it's just a Ferelden kids. I think, Witch of the Wild's gonna come and snatch you up, and something about daughters and okay. First thing Oriana's gonna do is rip off some of the green from the cloak she used to wear. And I'm assuming can beckon this raven over. Just like
yeah, if you try to call to it, it like looks
Yeah.
at you for a minute, like it wants you to feel like you're being silly, and then we'll come over to you.
Yeah, and just like puts an arm out and just braces for getting this shit scratched out of themselves. Cass, do you know how to cogently write wherever the fuck we're going?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sure. I can explain.
Yeah, I mean, I could just put the frostbacks, and I don't know, maybe a dragon knows what we mean.
It's I'll type it out here, but it's the Erstill estate.
Yeah.
FAO Hidina Brinswallow.
Yeah, Cass will
Oriana will,
or yourselves, I guess. But
address.
yeah.
Oriana will write that and then tie it off like on the raven with the green that she ripped off of her cloak. I don't know if there's anything else we want to say, but she just asked where we were.
No, has been just writing a note of her own and attaches it.
Yeah.
What does your note say?
Oh, yeah, I was definitely prepared to say exactly what was in it.
You can just tell us vibes if you
it's-
want to do word for word.
vibes
That's okay.
is-
I'll take vibes.
Vibes is I'm glad you're safe. It's so good to hear from you. Um, Long story, a lot of stuff has happened. I'll send more letters, but I'm glad you're safe, and I'm glad you found your mom. That's amazing. Like, just hugs and kisses. See you sometime.
Feeling you writing anything?
I know I know he had sent word, hopefully to Dina and Marcus about the Templars.
I just mean to the thing to Aranan.
To Aranan? Oh. Sorry, I spaced out for
You're okay. This raven is waiting to carry things back to wherever they are. It's okay if the answer's no.
He will roll up a little tiny joint of elf root. Stick it in. She'll know.
That's a longer piece. Okay.
But
just kind of look at the raven
if there is a note, there will be a little addition from Finn. It's I hope that you find what you need with her, and know that we'll always have space for you. Hope that you will be well.
Oriana, do you write any words?
She wrote the address.
Find me here. Yeah.
And just
and the bit of your cloak.
Yeah. And I think she's gonna leave it at that for now. And when they have time to write a little more, she might write something. And just see if we hear back ever.
Well, that's the thing. You guys don't have a forwarding address for her.
No, but that's what I mean. If we ever hear anything back,
then you can write something. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think she has the ability to process right now.
Sure.
Dragon, person, Witch of the Wild's bad. It's just a bombardment. Everything she's probably ever heard since she was little is Witch of the Wild is bad. You will be eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now dragon, not much better.
No.
For being real.
No.
Yeah. And high dragon at that. Even worse.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're at the side of a boat out.
And we'll just look at the raven and be like, hey, yeah. She has never dealt with ravens before or birds. Just fly.
Yeah, it tilts its head at you at first until you do that, and then it'll fly off, and you see it sort of scooping away and heading east.
Yeah, I don't think that was the witch, do you?
If it was, I hope she doesn't smoke the joint I rolled for around. And
I mean,
legit.
Just out of politeness.
Yeah, when you puff past, it has to be the person you were passing it to, right?
Yeah,
someone intersects. That's not how we do it.
That's not how we do it.
I think a white raven would survive that long in the wild, so I don't know.
I mean, probably it could be a pet also of hers.
It's true. I just feel like it was kind of laughing at me because I didn't know what to do with a raven, but also who knows what to do with ravens. Does it transform? I'm kidding. Dragon.
That'd be funny. No.
That would be really funny.
Yeah. It flies off. Because it's snowing, you lose sight of it fairly quickly.
Do you think you could figure out how to turn into a dragon? That's a spell. If so, that's a spell you should put in your arsenal.
It's not. If I practice, the chances go from 0 to maybe 1%. It's not really. To be fair, if she did turn into a dragon because she's a blood, like a shape shifting mage, that's a woman of many years. She has lived a long time. She has a lot of age under her belt. She probably trained to be a dragon. I don't think I'll live long enough to become a dragon. It would be really cool though, and I'm sorry that I can't be a dragon.
Okay.
I could be so
always
many
be a
cool
dragon
dragons.
in
I
my
could
heart.
have a breath weapon.
Oh, but
The existential crisis. It's okay. Because you can't do it means you're not one of the Evanurus, and that's a good thing. You'll find that out eventually.
Okay.
You could turn into a dragon. We could go to Aiden and be like, look, it's dragon. And then there's
Yay.
another dragon
Yeah.
he can learn.
Yeah, that'd
So
be really cool.
that'd be cool.
I'd have more than 2 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah. Turn into a wolf and you'd still have
More points than Phelan.
Be that as it may. Some things need processed emotionally. Thankfully you have the evening in the cold to process some of them. You have a day on the road. You're probably lingering on the outside of the town. And then camp out somewhere there. It'll take a day for a boat to eventually come. It knows that it's chartered for you. It's a smaller vessel. It's like a sailing vessel rather than a big ship. Quicker that way. They will be able to take you to your destination. And I'm curious to kind of close off the season. Either on the road, when waiting for the boat, once you're on the sea again, heading back to Ferelden with all of the uncertainty and danger that that might bring, but with promise, with possibility of a home for Canal, maybe even getting to visit a spiritual home. I want to know what is going through your character's mind, and as they look to that future, what thoughts does that bring them? We can go in our usual order. If you're okay going.
I mean, a lot going through Kana's mind. The 2 letters alone added to the pile. She's glad that someone she loves is safe. Sad that she probably won't see much of her, and is sort of processing that. But you know, it is just ultimately glad that her friend is safe, and fascinated by the journey, and sending her good energy. She's kind of blown away at an opportunity that she always would have wanted but never really gave much credit to. You know, she has very strong negative feelings about the way that Orzamar's caste system works. And was always kind of like, they're too stuffy. They would never change the rules for me. There's no reason I would ever. And it's just sort of thanking her lucky stars that out of all of this, something good happens. And she can take her daughter to Orzammar, something she's always dreamed of. And then, I mean, just reflecting on everything that we've gone through, it's just been such a freaking journey, and I think she's starting to make peace with the idea that maybe she's capable of being a a warrior. I don't know if it would go that far, but I think she's realizing that she does have the ability to help people in a way she didn't think she could, and she wants to talk it over with Rainey because it's a big lifestyle change, and it's She wants to get permission, basically, but is sort of
Mm.
trying to. I think she's finally come around to wanting to be a part of the Swallows.
Mhm.
Sorry, I know that was a lot.
No, it's perfect amount. I think certainly even threefold, there's the prospect of finding home ahead of you. Phelan?
Not unlike Kana, obviously, there's a lot of feelings. There is a bittersweetness to leaving his clan again. That stays with him for a bit. But the sweetness comes from living on a good note and knowing that he has his own little mismatched clan to take care of. That comes with a new sense of purpose, something that maybe a few weeks, even a month ago, he had no idea what it was, to what role he played in the world, if any. And he that solidifies in himself his position where they are and who he's with, and the idea that he is here to protect those that cannot protect themselves. And in that way, he comes to an understanding that his path may not have been with his clan, but maybe the Swallows is the path that he needs to take now. Mm-hmm. And there is a worry of going back to Ferelden. Almost a very childlike worry, despite the growth he has shown. Of seeing those monsters under your bed again, seeing the dark spawn, a worry of seeing more places ravaged, but a determination that if that is the occurrence, then he will do what he can to help.
Mm-hmm. I think with Phelan, there's definitely that prospect of found family, and maybe even given your recent Ballasline and the promise that it entails for your chosen god. She is the god of wronged women specifically, but people who have been wronged. She is a great protector. And that maybe that's where your future is leading, is being a great protector.
Mm-hmm. And we've established Phelan's baby girl, so you know.
He's baby girl, so it fits. Oriana.
Can you remind me real quick the prompt that you gave us?
It's as we're kind of looking to a future of going to Ferelden, of the danger that's there, of what could be found there, a new sense of purpose. It's just what's going through your mind and how are they feeling about this future being laid out in front of them.
Gotcha. Shocking to literally no one. I think Oriana is disturbed, probably is the best way to say it. Maybe surprising to everyone is actually more about the Teventer fight than anything. Because that was the first time that they were asked specifically to just go kill somebody. And she's been struggling this entire time since Lothering about that particular theme for her. Because everything else up to this point's been very, well, they attacked us, or they were waiting as bandits on the road, or, you know, these are people that literally signed up to abduct your mother. You know, like, it's been things that have been very emotionally driven. And it's not that she wasn't emotionally invested in Phelan's clan and wanting them to be safe, but it's never been explicitly asked yet of, hey, go take care of him. And so she's actually been struggling with that really hard. And I think even doubled down with Kara being like, let's fucking go. Like, what? Bruh, like, no, you taught me to hunt and make it clean and quick, use everything. You know, like the principles are very confusing for her right now. And she's kind of been fighting skills that she had to adopt that she doesn't particularly like. And with the prospect of going back to Ferelden as well, buddy, you know, the last time they were there, it didn't go so well. Yeah, they were being hunted. And so I think she's, and especially with a letter from Morannon, I think there's a very big untethering that is happening for her, and she's going to have to figure it out.
Yeah. Figuring out who she is. And I think as well, in what you were going to be trained to do, and knowing how opposed to that you were, and yet now along this new path, are you being hurtled towards something? Is this that self-fulfilling prophecy? Was it inevitable?
Yeah.
Is that something that you have to give into, or can you fight against it? And maybe it's just in being selective about how you take steps forward on this path, and only being about saving people who'd been in a fate like yours, rather than being the blade that ends the people who made it so.
Yeah, it's exactly where she's at. And just, you know, in the background of the whole time they've been in Orlais, she was thinking to herself, how do I fight a dragon?
Yeah.
And now it's like, just kidding. It was a cryptid. Like, what?
Yeah.
So, I think she's really just like, I don't know how to deal with that right now. That'll be later. And is, you know, can we find home?
Yeah. It's less certain for you right now.
Yeah. So that's where she's at.
Cassandra.
I think, for the most part, Cass is, of everyone, probably the most at peace. There's more of a sense of going home for her, and that they're headed to somewhere that she is very familiar with, and that she spent a lot of time at when, you know, she first joined the Swallows. But I also think there's a sense that Cass is used to turning her life upside down. She's done it once before in a very dramatic sense, and she does it every single time she goes undercover. She's kind of learned to roll with the punches in a way that I think has been a hard-fought trait. But there's still that sense that she's standing at a cusp of something is about to change, and she's not entirely sure what it is, or even if it's for the better. But it's that feeling of like being on top of a roller coaster and looking down at it coming and thinking, well, I'm here now and there's nothing I can do, so might as well roll with it and see where it takes me. So for the most part, that's kind of where she's at. But I think also there's a sense of, and it's very localized sense, in that the second they get on the ship, I think everyone notices that Cass's shoulders come up and tense, and they just stay there until they disembark.
I think as well there's a moment as we kind of see the end of the season of being on the boat, and those shoulders coming up, that tension in your body about being a tightly coiled spring waiting for a threat. And it feels like it's a memory, like you're almost hearing what she's hearing, that worry, the thing that causes that tension it's hard to make out, but it's almost like deep, bassy, rhythmic beating of drums. But the seas ahead for you all There's a storm there, and it's not one that the weather brings. It's deep, rhythmic drums. And Cass, just feel your shoulders tighten just that little bit more. That's the end of the season, everybody! Yay! Season 3's done! Woo-hoo! Thank you for joining us. It's been a great season. There's been a lot of highs and lows. Thank you very much to Bex for joining us for the season. You've been absolutely incredible. Looking forward to seeing where things go with Cass. Big love to Sakaya and Eranin. We love you very much, and everybody misses you. So for the last time, if we can just sound off and say who we are, who we have been playing, where we can find you, and I will wrap us up at the end, everybody. So on you go.
Oh, hey there. It's me, your girl, Emily. I, wow. It feels weird to have another season already be gone and done, and I have so many feelings this season. Wow. But yeah, you can find me on the internet. You can find me at EmilyBar20. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Instagram. Just find me. I'm also here. I'm gonna be here. I'm here on this show, but coming up, I think it's time I stop teasing it and actually announce that coming very, very soon, I will have 2 casting calls out for shows where I will be storytelling here on the transmissions. I've got a live stream coming up of a cyberpunk red game titled Project Solar. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be I'm aiming for 3 seasons, 3 short, like 5-episode seasons. It's gonna be a big, epic, stand up to the man, maybe actually change the course of this dark future type story. Built on a level of hope that is not hard to find these days, but it doesn't come without work fighting for it. And so I'm very, very excited and very passionate about that story. Another story I'm also very excited about, we're going to do a pre-recorded Dungeons and Dragons, a little 4-shot. If you like dwarves, I like dwarves. Did you know that? If you like dwarves, you might like it. Gonna be there's a tournament going on that I'm sure nothing will go wrong. I'm sure it won't end up into a full-sized epic big
In my
blowout
Dungeons and
fantasy
Dragons?
battle. I'm sure nobody's gonna try to siege the city while y'all are there. So it's gonna be great. Please, 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 if you've ever wanted to be a part of the transmissions or just a beautiful actual play table filled with loving people wanting to tell a cool story, I would love to have you. We'll get those casting calls out soon. We've got some details we're finalizing before we get those out, but it should be soon. Join our Discord, or if we share a Discord with you, we'll be floating that out. And I'm so excited. Step into the GM seat. I've never done that on camera. I'm not nervous at all because I'm awesome.
You are awesome.
You are. Like Emily said, join our Discord to get in those casting calls. Emily is a great player, and I don't doubt that she is a great storyteller as well. And you can hang out with us also in our Discord. We talk about the game sometimes on we have little kind of audience style chats where you can talk about what's been going on. It'd be great to see you there. And be part of the Transmissions family if it speaks to you. I have been Satan or Alyssa Vamp on the internet. I don't really do a lot of social media. I have Blue Sky, which I use, just repost really cool art that I found. But mostly you can find me here. You can find my art here. I've done these bust. There's gonna be a little change in bust and maybe a little bit of overlay next season. It's gonna be great. We'll see if it matches the theme more. Maybe we all got a little bit of a glow up, so I will also be in a little 4-shot that is coming after this week. Another Dragon Age game run by our lovely Dragon Age storyteller, Hamalu. where I do the art for that. And I'm also in there. I play a different elf, someone who's cool, and relax. Not like Phelan. And yeah, mostly you can find me here. But if you want to find me somewhere else, Blue Sky. And if I'm somewhere else, then you will find that on Blue Sky. But that's me.
Hello, everyone. I am Torin, or Torin Talks Creativity. I've Oriana, our little pill bug rogue, who's so angsty. Maybe she'll grow up, hopefully soon. As far as other things, I'm actually also in that game. It is very wonderful. The little four shot coming up, and it is a beautiful game. Honestly, it really is. Lots of feels, lots of wonderful, wonderful lore drops as well. Also, I play a mage.
Yeah.
It's very against my personal character.
Yeah.
So
Plays
bad
my
at it.
my sibling.
Yeah, we siblings.
My siblings.
Tried super hard. I liked it. Oh,
It was
fun.
great.
It was great.
It was
I
great.
sang.
You did. It was wonderful. And also, we have another singer in there. You should listen. It's really wonderful. As far as other things coming up, honestly, I've just got a lot going on. It's too much to go through, and I'm not going to torture you. Easiest place to see it is on Twitch at Torin Talks Creativity. I'm live 3-4 times a week and do announcements every time one. So go check it out. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I have been Bex. I've been playing Cass, your brand new canary, who's just the sweetest little puppy and has absolutely nothing else going on. Like, don't even worry about it.
Those
She
drums
does
don't mean, yeah,
not-
it's fine.
She does not hear drums that her heart beats next to. Don't even worry about that, even slightly. But if you want to find me, you can find me at Phoenix Forge on Blue Sky mostly. I am generally just hanging out, posting vague thoughts, often about professional wrestling and academia, because that's all I do apart from this. So, and quite frankly, there's going to come a time in the near future where those two things will coincide. So look out for that if you're interested even slightly.
All right. We are very excited about that. And hi, I am Emma, humbly on the internet. I've been the storyteller for this third season of Blood and Lyrium. You can see me at a few places. I run stories on other channels as well. Sometimes we're playing them. As of next week, we're going to have our Dalish four-shot coming up. A very beautiful story near and dear to my heart about reclaiming lost culture and heritage. We also have another pre-record that's going to be getting cooked up and in the bank, which is very exciting. It's about Grey Wardens, and I'm very excited about it. And we're all feeling very normal about it. As well as the other opportunities for you guys. So yeah. We look forward to seeing you guys in season 4. But in the meantime, do join us next week for our Dalish game. We'll see you then, everyone. Bye bye.